What's up, y'all? It's Tomei from A Day in the Life with Tomei, and we're back with another video. I usually don't do these kind of videos on my channel, but this tea is just too good to leave just by the wayside, and by people who know me in real life. I don't know if you even remember my dog, but our family dog rather, even though I take him to get everything that he needs. But yeah, so this is him. So there you go. You can go back and play with Elmo. Daddy gave us. What you gonna say? Thanks for watching. Remember?
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.
Please subscribe. All right, man. Come here, boy. Hello. Hi. Do you remember this room? Do you remember this room, huh, boy? Huh? Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember? He is so Hollywood. Like, he is not. Look at the camera. Look. Show him how cute you are. Show him. Show the world. Show the world. Okay. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Tomei from A Day in the Life with Tomei, and we're back with another video. I usually don't do these kind of videos on my channel, but this tea is just too good to leave just by the wayside, and by people who know me in real life. I don't know if you even remember my dog, but our family dog rather, even though I take him to get everything that he needs. But yeah, so this is him. So there you go. You can go back and play with Elmo. The title of this, the point of this video is to talk about how I got my dog back that had been missing since August 23rd, 2018. We are in July 2019. I never thought I would see my dog again. I just was overwhelmed with questions and feelings on getting our dog back. You know, hear me say my a lot because I feel like he's mine, but if you talk to anyone, we're gonna say mine versus him being all of our dog or whatever. I mean, everybody was happy to hear about him, to see him. So my dog was a puppy when he left, and wasn't his first time. Okay, so nobody 25 minutes ago, nobody sent any questions, so I'm just go off the dome like I'm telling somebody that is interested in the story. So Monday was a crazy day, emotionally and tiresome. I washed so many loads of clothes. I hadn't washed in like a month. It get like that sometimes. You know, you just be like, oh, I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. And next thing you know, it's like everybody running out of everything. And you gotta go. So anyway, I'm relaxing in the tub because I'm standing on my feet after doing all this washing today, you know, on Monday. And I usually don't answer unknown numbers, okay? So this unknown number calls around 7:45 because it's not quite dark, but it's about to get dark outside, right? So it's about to get dark outside, and this young man on the phone, he doesn't say his name, but he says, hello, I'm calling about your dog. We found your dog. And I was just like, what? Like, I sound so unenthused. Like, he told my husband, he was like, sounded like she didn't want the dog no more. So I was just like, fuck it. Like, y'all didn't want the dog. Excuse my French. It was like, y'all didn't want the dog. And I was just telling him the next day, like, it wasn't that I didn't want my dog. It was just, you have to understand that my dog has been gone for, what, 9 or 10 months. I never thought I would see him again. And the fact that he still got his collar on and you're able to call me is very, very weird. So I immediately called my husband. He was telling me, yeah, you know, I live in such and such, aka this place. Like, very proud of where he live at. Like, who not? You know what I mean? And I'm just like, okay, well, I'm unfamiliar with that area. It sounds like it's far away, and I'm not coming by myself. So So definitely had to call my husband and let him know what was going on. And his reaction was, what? That's crazy. Text me the number. So I texted him the number, and the young man didn't have a phone. He was actually using someone else's phone. And so Travis was actually texting that person about the dog. So about an hour later, I get another call from the mother of his child saying, man, I'm just trying to make sure, you know, my baby daddy not lying. My name is such and such. So she gave me her full name. My name is such and such. This is my address. This is where I live at. I need you to let me know if this is really the situation, because I'm about to get evicted because behind this dog, these people that come to my door and they trying to fight and they trying to do this and that and whoop, whoop. I don't know. I'm mad at this person. I just don't want clarity. Did this really happen? Is this really a dog? And I'm just like, yeah, please don't fight. Please don't get into it with these people. Please let it just be peace. Is whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen, and clearly it did. That's probably why I don't really react in certain situations, because it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? I get real calm in chaos. Don't know why that is, because I'm very like, I gotta do this now kind of person. But when it's coming at me, I'm just like, okay, this is what we're doing. So yeah, so I didn't really think much of it. I knew we had a higher chance of getting the dog back if we went that night. But I'm in the tub, like I'm winding down, to be honest with you. And the last thing I want to do is go get my dog at night in an environment where people are already rowdy and you can't really see at night what's going on. Now that I think about it, going to that place, it wasn't really a well-lit place in the first place. So I'm getting my TJ's in summer school, so I wake up normal. I'm feeling horrible, as you could tell. I got sick Monday at the that's another thing. Another reason why I took a bath, because I felt myself getting sicker and weaker, and just it was like I felt like I had all the symptoms of a flu. Like seriously, hot, cold, all of that, throat hurting, throat scratchy, just everything's wrong. So it was really hard for me to get up on Tuesday. So finally get up, finally get TJ together. We running like he has a field trip. So the school called and was like, hello, are y'all coming? I'm like, yes. Luckily the school is not that far away. So we made it. And then the people called before I left and was like, I didn't answer because I didn't remember the number. And so they texted me and was like, call me back ASAP. It's about the dog. So my car needed to go to the shop. It's not fixed, but it needs to go to the shop. It stayed at the shop all day. So I was just like, okay, Travis, I'll ride with you. Just let me drop my car off to get fixed. So we head out that way at 9:30 in the morning. It was 28 minutes away, so we arrived a little bit before 10 o'clock. On the way, the man was texting me about something called Tokyo or whatever. And I was like, what's that? And he was like, oh, that's what they calling the dog. They calling the dog Tokyo. And I was just like, okay. And then we knew because guns being... we knew because guns were drawn the night before. We could not pull up with our own guns and be without the police. Like, we're not finna be shooting over no dogs. No. You don't shoot first. You only shoot to protect yourself. That's what you do when you get your concealed handgun license. So I'm not finna go with that mentality that I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? Like, we coming to y'all environment. Like, we not coming here for that. We grateful that this man called us and did the right thing, because the dog ran from the people who claimed it was their dog. And my goodness, like, he did the right thing. He picked up the phone and called. He was like, this is the hole, and what is a dog like this doing over here? I haven't seen this dog, but it's been roaming around today and it caught my attention. So he's a friendly dog. So I just want to let you know, y'all dog not really looking good, this and that. And I was just worried about him, you know, getting him home and he not, you know, being okay, but so far he's okay, even though the dogs outside keep trying to eat him. But he's come out of there. He was kind of depressed this morning, but I digress, right? So we on the way, about 15 minutes out, we call the police, right? We let them know the situation. We want to get our dog. It was not a safe environment to get our dog or whatever. So we pull up to the place. 20 minutes go by, no police. 40 minutes go by, no police. So Travis calls back. I also called back. We called on 2 different lines. We kind of like beefed up the scenario, like, hey, these people have guns, like, what's going on, where y'all at? So a few more minutes come by. So basically at this point we gotta go to the corner store and get a snack because we've been out here a whole hour waiting on the police to come. So in the meantime, we getting to know the people. We're kind of listening to what happened last night, how they pulled up with like 12 people at their front door with guns drawn, trying to fight, talking about giving them their dog back. I'm like, oh my goodness. And I was very more animated. I'll probably be more animated in person telling the story. I was telling my best friend mom yesterday, and she was cracking up laughing because I was able to like speak freely without offending anybody, because a lot of people aren't watching, and I want to make sure that I don't offend anybody, because I don't live in the best of the area, but I really will rep for my area, and I'm not ashamed of my area. But that area was totally different, okay? That right there, totally different and unfamiliar to me. So of course I'm gonna be more cautious. Back to the story. So we wait, we get to know these people. The young man is only 19. He just had a baby last Tuesday. The lady had to have the baby by C-section. So she really don't even supposed to be up and out and worrying about this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, y'all shouldn't even much came knocking on this lady door. It's not even y'all dog. Y'all dumb because y'all kept the collar on the dog since August. He had the same collar on that I bought him from Target. Hell, I probably still got the receipt. I spent hundreds of dollars on this dog, making sure that he could be okay. And this was the 3rd time my dog had run away. I just told y'all in the last video, good things come in threes, baby. So the second time, the first time he came back on his own. The second time we had to like really get rowdy to get our dog back, because he's a really pretty dog. He's even prettier now. At first he was black, he was a puppy, and he left at a puppy. To get him back, he's a totally different color, was overwhelming to me or whatever. But anyway, so the police, they say a lady cop is coming. I said, oh my God, I'm glad a lady cop coming, because a lady cop don't play, but that can kind of not work in our favor because it's a black lady cop, right? So the lady, you know, follows us. The guy hops on back of the truck. He takes us where the people live. And as we pulling up, he knock. He say, hey, hey, look, he walking y'all dog right now. This man was walking my little dog on a thick, yellow, long, like a pit bull kind of, you know, leash. This is a little, probably, what, 10, 15 pound dog, if that. Why you got him on a 50, 60 pound dog leash? So y'all walking this dog. So Travis gets out, even though the police is here, gets out and was like, that's my dog, let me see him, that's my dog. And I immediately can tell that this is my dog, and I wanted to start crying. He put him in a car. He stunk, he smelled like fish, but he didn't have bugs. Thank goodness that he didn't have bugs or whatever. Ain't no telling what my dog had been eating, because his breath smelled like fish and the dumpster smelled like fish, and he's a dog. I realized a long time ago, no matter how much they cost, they still a dog. They gonna eat trash. They gonna do doggy shit. You know what I mean? So anyway, you know, I'm looking at them, and more people is coming outside. I don't know if they coming out the same apartment. I think 6 of them lived in the same apartment, and then like other people came out some other apartments. And I'm just like, what the fuck, like, is going on? Like, Harpo, who are all these people? What the fuck, right? So the lady is just like upset, Because apparently a lady is taking care of the dog, even though a man was walking it and another man came outside. Like, nah, that ain't gonna fly. But at this point, I already had the dog in the car or whatever, because that's one thing about my husband. You're not gonna bulldog him. You're not. He gonna get what the hell he wants. And he does what he wants, okay? And I be like, that's my strong arm right there. He gonna get this dog. He's done it before. So I really appreciate him getting the dog back for our family, because really and truly TJ was bonded with the dog. You know, he really loves animals as well. So I know it's my dog because TJ pushed him off the bed at my mom's house the first few months or weeks we had him, and his back never really recovered. So when he walked, he kind of walked to the side. It's the cutest little thing about him, right? And I could just see it in his face. And my next door neighbor is an animal lover too. And the way his hair grew over his eyes, she cut a blunt cut, and it don't seem like it ever grew back. Maybe that was like his baby hair, so that part doesn't grow, so it's just like a blunt cut across his eyes or whatever. So, you know, I just know that this is my dog, and he's a lovely, friendly dog. He'll literally go with anybody, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So now when I take him outside, I definitely have to keep him on the leash, A, so I can watch him, and B, so the big dogs won't fucking try to eat him like they did yesterday and today. Poor dog, he only went outside to use the restroom one time. So when I get ready to go, I'm going to let him go use the bathroom in the front, where I usually take him to use the restroom or whatever. But anyway, I digress again, because your girl going off on a tangent because I don't have no points. But it was so much stuff going on. This girl, let's just do some bullet points, because we 16 minutes in at this point. Guns was drawn. They attacked this lady who just had a baby, like beating on her dog to come get the dog. And the lady was about to get evicted because all the drama, and the police was called last night about my dog or whatever, right? So already we going in like eyes wide shut, because we don't know what we about to get into. So more people is coming outside. More people is coming outside. The lady hooping and hollering, standing on her own 2 legs, talking about how she had the dog for 3 years. Ma'am, how have you had this dog for 3 years when the dog ain't even 3 years old? That makes no sense at all. Had to make sure my mic was on. I was scared because I did another video before. That's why all this stuff is right here, and I'm still got on the same shirt. And I'm just like, I can read lips because I wasn't finna get out, because like I said, I'm very calm, because once that switch go off, ain't no coming back. So the lady cop is really just like trying to get the story. Eventually comes and takes the dog from us, puts him in the back of the cop car or whatever. She asking for pictures of the dog. I showed pictures. I found shot records. I found an old post where he went missing, and I posted in my neighborhood app. Only thing that I didn't do, which he was too young to get chipped at the time, because he was a puppy, and they wanted us to get him fixed. We wanted him to have the opportunity to, you know, have children. So why get his balls clipped before even doing it? The lady lied and said she got the dog chipped, which we found out later on that was a lie, and I'll tell y'all about that later. But, you know, she was just talking about how she had the dog for 3 years. She was standing on her own 2 legs. But then when another cop came, she had to go get her wheelchair. And she was steady hooping and hollering about how she had this dog. But even when the police was out there, y'all, this side of the apartments was clicked up with that side of the apartments. With his auntie, his baby mama, and all these people was arguing with these people about stuff that had nothing to do with the dog. So if y'all got beef, have beef after we leave. And it's not even about the dog. Y'all mad because he did the right thing. The dog got my name and number on it. What was he supposed to do? This is an expensive dog roaming around y'all area. Like, I don't really want to say, because I'm not judging y'all on where y'all live at. Hell, I'm one pot away from it too. So I ain't even tripping about where y'all live at or whatever. It's just that y'all ain't really got nothing to lose, because y'all out here doing this behind a dog that's not even y'all's, and a person did the right thing by us and my child, because It was his dog too. My husband was just like, I really just want to let my son see the dog again, because we just never thought we would see the dog. So at this point, it's probably like 12:30. We were still out here trying to prove the fact that we got the dog. Mind you, we had left the house at 9:30 to go get this dog. The police didn't come until 11 o'clock. So we still trying to prove that this is our dog. The white man cop that came, he was like, I know this y'all dog. Like, even the way I spell his name, Caesar, I spell it very Greek like. I don't spell it like other people spell it CEA. I don't spell it like that. So I just was like getting frustrated. I had to file a police report. Oh, that's what I was saying. The lady cop was really just, why didn't you file a police report? I mean, why would I? See what happened? Like, ain't nobody gonna get his pretty ass dog back. I lost hope on some honest shit. So I'm so grateful to have my dog back, because I miss him. I tell my Snapchat all the time, and I tell people all the time, like, I really miss my dog, because if TJ's not here, I'm lonely. You know what I mean? So I really enjoy having him. And I really enjoy, even though I'm not really an animal person, like, he more chill now. He's older and all of that good stuff. But anyway, the other cop let us know she was taking him to Bark, Houston. So she's flying. Like, we're not behind her. Not using a signal. Like, speeding. We're breaking the law. Following this lady to Bark. We finally pull up to Bark or whatever. It's so much other drama with the people that I'm just going to leave out, because it's not even about that. Like, it was just too much for my blood, okay? So, y'all, so we get to Bark, Houston, and the lady comes out, and, you know, they was like, yeah, he doesn't have a chip. I guess she checked. And so the cop was just kind of trying to ask her. I'm pretty sure this happens all the time with animals. And they was like, well, if they pulled up shot records, like you telling me, they the legal owners in Texas. If they can show proof of shot records, they the legal owner. And then the cop gonna get back in her car. Well, I got one more call to make. I need to do this. I need to do that. Ma'am, it's 1:42. Like, what else do you need to do? What else do we done followed you? We done came way from the northwest side to the northeast side off Mesa and Tidwell to get this dog, our family dog. We just want to take him home. We want to get him a bath. We want to get him food. We want to make sure he in a nice environment, because at first he was kind of scared of TJ, like the kids he was around, because it was a bunch of kids too in that house that came outside that probably wasn't treating him right. Like, a lot of kids don't do well with animals. They like to hit on them and stuff like that, because finally it's something in the house that's smaller than them. You know what I mean? And it was just like, wow. So finally, the lady gave us the dog. The lady cop gave us the dog. And then the lady her kid's father called and was like, hey, did you get a police report, because these people is at my door again. They all standing outside. They plexed up and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, well, y'all need to let that go. Just let it go. I don't know what else to tell y'all, because we headed home with our dog. You know, we gave them a reward, even though they wasn't looking for the reward or whatever. And I just was grateful to have him home. So that is the story on how my dog was gone from August 23rd until June the 10th. We got him back. And I just was overwhelmed with pure joy that we were able... Come on. Just overwhelmed with pure joy that I was able to get the family dog back. So, welcome home, Caesar. We'll have a party for you soon, and I'll make sure to Snapchat it so everybody can see all the overwhelming love he got on his post that I posted yesterday. He was in the back seat of my car, just chilling. Like, he's so chill now. Like, he doesn't really just be on the move like he used to. I guess because he was a puppy, he was new in the world. He wasn't really Wasn't. I don't do that. I don't do that licking the mouth. No, no, no. Okay, go ahead. See, we got to understand it. So, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.